week, I'm in this photo, pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo, pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Photo, pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Wentz first play going right to the air. This caught left side by the tight end Parham.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs. And
down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack.
Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Wentz going to go on 4th down.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he is going to have the Steelers first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Throwing on first is Wentz. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Broncos are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, Wilson buying time to his left.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. And is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jamar Chase, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Broncos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. And he will get in to make it 8-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got some space. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Joe Mixon, 61 yards. And the Steelers have come back to make it a 2-point game.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Wentz going to look to throw. It's complete. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Here's a diving catch right side. 8-8 the score after one on EA Sports. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. He will find his man Chase complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing again here, Wilson. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he finds McLaurin. And he will have a Broncos first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. On 1st down, Wilson. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 27. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Now it's Wilson. Open man is Chase, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Wilson will throw again. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. Dancing to his left. And Wentz going to slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Wentz going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown one interception. almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
And that's incomplete. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And this one is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Wilson.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. And the Broncos are going to be looking at a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On 3rd down, Mixon. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A final shot before half for Wentz. On the move to his left.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make
taking it right down Broadway, 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score.
Terry McLaurin, 75 yards. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And he pushed it right. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you into bigger errors.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, they run with Mixon. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Now Wentz on 3rd down.
Open man, Parham. He's got him.
And out across midfield down to the 45. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
Dumps it off to Mixon.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Wentz now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11, 1st down. A draw play for Mixon. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And Wentz going to slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
Into the red zone, Wentz. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
George Karlaftis.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
for. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a magnum opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Kicker Brandon McManus about ready to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
From the 10. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
But, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Now Murray, he bootlegs it. Rolling to his right. This went into the hands of Pitts. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Mixing up the middle. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Murray's throw taken in by Samuel. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Deebo Samuel, 30 yards. And the Cardinals put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos.
At their own 26. Wilson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk. 17 yards there on 4th down.
To throw again is Wilson. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack.
And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
4th down. Here's Jackson. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Shoot. Watch twins. Watch twins.
Murray now on 1st down. Steps away. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing is Wilson. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Again, Jackson. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 19. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! Jamar Chase from 19 yards away. And the Broncos are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wilson going to throw for it. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Let's go. Do you tighten up? Do you tighten up? 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
First down, Murray.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw into the hands of McLaurin.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Throwing again, Murray. And that is incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
They run for it with Mixon. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Here's Murray. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3.
Takes it at the 7.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
On second down, McCaffrey. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long. 3rd and 15 to be exact. Now it's Jackson. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
41's coming. 41's the money. Hey, what's the ball?
Throwing on first down is Murray. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. But I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
On second down, here's Mixon. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he is going to lose yardage here. Cade York on now for the field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. York able to send this one through. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now Wilson on 1st down. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he's got room. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 70 yards rushing here from Mixon. He's got a 1st down. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Again, it's Mixon, and he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian McCaffrey, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals will add to their 4th quarter lead. They'll let Mixon try to run it in. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Here's a give to Mixon. And some room to work. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied.